Hello, everybody, and welcome in. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my videos, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and if you haven't done so, I'd love it if you would. So today is Tuesday, December 5th, when I'm recording this, but whenever you find my video, whenever you come across it, if the title catches your eye, there will be a message in here for you. My readings are timeless. And I would like to, now I'm making my way around the zodiac again. I did a couple of bonus readings for those signs the last time that had the most views. So we are at Capricorn. I'm burning the moss and black pine candle. I've got my beautiful green and white carnations there with some greenery. I just love the fresh flowers. I've got my birchy burning. I've done my clearing spray. The cards have been under their crystals today while I was gone to work. And then I arrived home, got the fire stoked up because it is chilly and it started snowing again as I was driving home. So anyway, we are at you, Capricorn. The goat, the devil card represents you in the tarot. The dates are December 22nd through January 19th. Capricorns are an earth sign and are very consistent. And as I've said before, the Capricorns that I know tend to lean on the workaholic side and be pretty idealistic as far as what they want for their home life and their life in general. They have, this is the way marriage should be, this is the way family should be, this is the way work should be, this is the way my home should be. So Capricorns also just love beauty. They love to be surrounded by beautiful things. So that's what I know about Capricorns, but feel free to drop me a comment and let me know if it's something different for you. So there are a couple things that I want to mention before we get started, because December is a big month. And, you know, we're heading into the Christmas season. If you celebrate that, a lot of people are busy. I don't know if I will have a chance to do another reading for all zodiacs before the end of the month because of all that busyness. But I wanted to mention a few things we have this month of December. We have a new moon on Tuesday, December 12th, 12/12. That is a very good day to meditate. All of the double number month day dates are very good days to meditate. Okay, this is a new moon in Sagittarius, which can bring in optimism, exploration, adventure, and new ideas. And then after that, we have Thursday, December 21st, is the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. So the winter solstice marks the first day of winter. It is the longest night and the shortest day of the year. And it's my birthday, so I will be doing something to celebrate on that day. Well, I'm getting my hair done and I'm having a facial. I've never had one before, and people tell me that I'm going to love it, so I hope I do. And then our full moon this month is on the 27th. It is called the full cold moon, okay? Those numbers, 12, 27, 23, add up to 19, which is 10, which is completion. So there are several names for this December moon for some reason in Native American traditions and Celt traditions, and I'll tell you a little bit quickly about that. So the full cold moon is kind of the general name of it. Then we have the full long night's moon, which calls for solitude and reflection. We have the full winter houses moon, which is to invite others into your warm, cozy home and help them get warm and share some comfort with them. This is a time to, recharge, rest, relax. This full moon is coming after Christmas, so, if you do celebrate it. So it's a good time for reflection and to get ready for the new year coming in. This is also typically school vacation week between Christmas and New Year's. This is a good time to spend with your kids, with your family. Good time to take stock and reflect on 2023, as I said. In the Celtic tradition, it's called the Elder Moon. And this is rest, heal, focus on new beginnings. So we have a few things coming up. The 12th, the 21st, and the 27th. All right, well, Capricorns, let's get right to it. I hope you're doing well. Drop me a comment and let me know where you're watching from. Even if it's a town in Maine, I'm still interested. I am still interested in who's watching. If there's something you'd like to see me doing on this channel, please let me know. I did try a couple of things. I tried to pick a card. That just didn't get any views. And I tried... I did the aces, showing aces from 3 different decks and how the meanings are derived when you're doing a reading, how they can change. But anyway, that got like 3 views. So I said I'm not going to pursue that and spend time doing all the cards in the deck if nobody's interested in that. So right now it seems like the most interest is with these zodiac readings, which I understand, you know. You want to tune in and see your what's going on in your life or what may be coming up. So I get it. But I also want to mention, you know, if you don't have your birth chart, you should get one because the sun sign is the sign you're born under, but you also have a rising sign. You have a north node, a south node, and moon and Venus. Those are very prominent things that you might want to know. I'm a Sagittarius born on the cusp of Capricorn. So I can be a little bit adventurous, but also kind of a list maker and a taskmaster. But my rising sign is Leo. So many times the Leo readings are the ones that resonate with me more than the Sagittarius. If you're older than 50, you know, sometimes your rising sign will be the one that resonates. And you can also get a progressed chart, which kind of shows, you know, how things are now, because the planets and all that changes in the sky. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. AstroSeek is where I got my birth chart. But I'm sure there are others where you can get them for free. If you print, I think mine that I printed out was like 13 pages. But you can just save it on your desktop and refer to it. But I would suggest, you know, that you find out your rising, moon, and Venus. Those are really important ones to know. And sometimes I will watch a little bit. So my moon and Venus are both in Scorpio. My rising and north node are both in Leo. So many times I will watch Sagittarius, Leo, and Scorpio, and I take from there, you know, what's going on, what resonates with me. And then I kind of, as I look at each one, I can kind of get a clear picture. Okay. Oh, first row is out all at once, Cappies. The World, the Star, and the 6 of Cups. Nostalgia. This is a good time of year for that, let me tell you. Yes, it is. People get very nostalgic at this time of year, thinking about Christmas has gone by. You know, if you have family members that, I mean, for me, you know, thinking about how Christmas was, like, from my teens, you know, through my 20s, you know, with the whole family, big family, grandparents, you know, parents, cousins, aunts, uncles. You know, I don't have that anymore. Both of my parents have passed. They're both in spirit. And there isn't really, and all my grandparents, of course. So there isn't really a family home gathering, you know, that we have anymore. Sometimes we do go to my sister's, but not every year, and not everybody can always be there. So it's a lot different than it was when I was growing up, but that's okay. I'm fine with things, you know, progressing the way that they are. Okay, let's see. Wow, you have quite a spread here. First card out, the World. This is contentment with everything you have. This is everything. Like your home, your car, your family, your whatever, what have you. You have won. You have won. You are a winner. That's what I'm hearing. Second card is the Star. This is contentment. This is wishes fulfilled, wishes granted. You are content. You have enough money. You have enough love. You have enough of what you need in your life. Okay? She's dumping out pictures of water that literally look like starlight. And there is the big star. This is also the card of Aquarius. This came out in the Sagittarius reading as well. So some of you may have an Aquarian, or you may be an Aquarian watching for a Sagittarius. Then you have the Six of Cups. They're little kids playing in a field. The cups are full of little animals and different things. There's a cat, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful card. This is nostalgia. Sixes are harmony. The danger of that card is staying in nostalgia too long. Like, if you're longing for things past, you're never going to be happy in the present. Okay, so you got to be careful about that. So that's quite a top row. The world, the star, nostalgia, you know, and sometimes we think back to something and we're comforted by it, right? We're comforted by that thought. When I think of my grandmother who's been gone for 29 years, I am very comforted when I remember her and how it felt to be at her house, sleeping over, and all the things that she did. That's okay. But if I sat here and was just like, oh, you know, it's not the same without Grammy, it's not that, then that's leaning on the not so good side of nostalgia. Second row, you have the Five of Swords. Fives are change. Swords are words, intellect, the written word, the spoken word, you know, things like that. He has been through some sort of wordy conflict. He's picking up what's left of it, and he's heading off with one sword at the ready. And then you have the Three of Cups. This is celebration. Celebration. This is feminine energy. Threes are creation. They are the Holy Trinity. They are creation, collaboration. But this card is celebration. Cups are emotion. So this is a great celebration. It reminds me of New Year's Eve for some reason, looking at that. And maybe because we're approaching that. But you have three women with, you know, so you have, I'm going to cover up the, so in the star card, she is dumping stardust or starlight, and starlight is coming out of the hands of these. So I feel like this is such a special time for you Capricorns, right? And then you got the moon. The moon card is kind of, it can be a little bit of your shadow side, but moons are full of energy of their own. They're emotional, right? Moons are. And, you know, we have these moon things coming up, this new moon, this full moon. So this could just be a message to you saying, hey, pay attention to the full moon, right? But the moon can be things that are in our dreams, our intuition, you know, very emotional. There's a dog, a wolf, a crab, the water, there's hearts, there's fire, you know. So the moon is also a very good card to get. I can't believe that you have the moon and the star and the world. Three major arcana cards, Cappies. All right, so the world, you have everything that you want, you've accomplished this year. Now, some of you may look at this and say, well, I don't have everything I want. But do you need everything right now? What happened in 2023 to get you to where you are, right? And then being content that your wishes, or some of them, maybe all of them, but some of them were fulfilled, right? Being content, knowing there's more where that came from. And then nostalgia. Look fondly upon your memories, but don't perseverate on them, okay? And let's see, should we get a clarifier? Let me think here. The world, the star, and nostalgia. I guess we can try and clarify that nostalgia a little bit. The world and the star pretty much speak for themselves, Cappies, right? This is a fantastic message for you. Fantastic message for you. Sorry, I want some room to shuffle here. This is my mini deck that I use for clarifying. It's the same exact deck, but in mini. Maybe I should get a small one. So I was looking at one of my videos and thinking, wow, you can barely see that. But I try to explain the cards, you know, so that you all can understand what I'm saying and what I'm seeing and what I'm talking about. Because these cards have a base meaning, but depending on what they're paired with, You know, that is what tells the story, or, you know, the reading, the message. Okay, so why is this Six of Cups here for my Cappies, please? Spirit, can you help my Cappies understand why the Six of Cups? Why the Six of Cups? Oh, sorry, just a minute. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Oh my gosh, double star. Wow. Okay. I'm hearing right now, what I'm hearing when I got this star again, I'm sorry, the moon. What I'm hearing when I got this moon again is some of you are going to, this nostalgia is going to bring some of you to do some family tradition that you haven't done before. To do a family tradition that you haven't done before. Something that you used to do traditionally on Christmas. You're thinking about bringing that back now? Yes, is the answer. Yes. Yes. Okay, Spirit. Anything else that we need to clarify this? Oh boy. The Tower. You don't want to stay in nostalgia too long. Something is going to happen. Oh boy, I'm hearing that. Something. Okay, let me see if there's any more cards, and then I'll give you the message. I'm taking a deep breath because it's a deep message. It's two different messages about tradition. Two different messages about tradition. Anything else about that Six of Cups that you want my Cappies to know? Any other message we need to give the Cappies about that? No, I'm pretty sure I've got it. So, when the moon came out, this can be your shadow side, your dreams, right? Your intuition. What I heard there, right when I pulled it, was bring back a tradition, that something you used to do. Bring it back for your kids. Bring it back for yourself. That's what I heard. Bring back the tradition. So I don't know what this means for all of you, but whatever it means for you, whatever that tradition is that you've been missing or wanting to share, go for it. Do it. And then we had the Tower. This is something in your belief system is going to break down. So for some of you, it's bring back the tradition that you used to have. For some of you, it's leave the tradition behind and create your own. I'm sorry, that's what Spirit gave me. That's what Spirit gave me. For some of you, and you know who you are, if there's a tradition that you miss and that you've really wanted to bring back, this is the time to do it. If there are some traditions that you don't like, you don't want to continue with, this is your time to break it, okay? This is your time to create your own. Someone needed these messages, okay? I'm just the messenger. All right, that sounds good to me, right? You have this double moon. They're not together. They're in separate rows. So, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the moon. All right. Then in your next row was that Five of Swords, some conflict that you're picking up from and moving on from, and then celebrating once you move on from it is what I'm hearing. Celebrating. You've done it. You've done this work. Celebrate, okay? This could be coming at the new or the full moon, so the 12th or the 27th. I'm hearing that something is going to come to completion and it's going to be time to celebrate, okay? This celebration card could also be you're celebrating somebody's landmark, birthday, anniversary, wedding, something like that, okay? So sometime in this month of December, something to celebrate. I mean, you Capricorns, some of you will have birthdays in December. Yeah, my son, who's a Capricorn, is Christmas Eve, the 24th, the poor lad. Me, the 21st, my dad, the 21st, my sister, the 29th, my son, the 24th. Woo! It's a whirlwind. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to clarify this moon, because we have two moons. Now I'm feeling like, okay, so we understand the Five of Swords. Something changed or something will change about these words. You will move on. You will celebrate. Why the moon, Spirit? Why the moon? Why is the moon here right after the swords and the celebration? Why the moon? Oh, the Empress. Beauteous. Creation. Beautiful. Birthing something new. Mother Nature. Creation. Oh, I love it. Anything else that my Cappies need to know about this moon card and why this is here, please? Anything else they need to know? Anything else they need to know? I'm hearing in my head Spirit saying, what else do they need to know? Okay. So you have the moon card, and then to clarify, you got the Empress. Look at her. Look at her. Beautiful. The animals, the greenery, the zodiac, the female sign, feminine. This is real feminine energy. This is all things feminine. This could be the birth of a child or the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new way of doing things. This is birthing something. And that's what I was saying about the full moon, how you can reflect, look ahead, decide what you want to do, right? So 5 of Swords, change, getting through it, celebrate. At the moons, you can create something new, whatever you want to create. That's what Spirit is giving me, is the Empress could be you. The Empress could also be you, Cappies. If you're female watching and this is you, the moon is going to be really important. I'm feeling that for Capricorns, for those of you watching, there's something about this full moon coming up that's going to be really potent, I'm hearing. Potent. Potent meaning conceiving a child. You'll have to let me know. Okay, so then what's around the corner for you? Ace of Pentacles. This is brand new in your work life, in things you create, in your material world. This is a new start, something new, a new beginning. And we just had this with the Empress and the moon. So around the corner for you, Cappies, is creating something at your workplace. Then you have the Two of Pentacles, which is balancing work, balancing it out, balance your workload, balance your work life, right? And I said Capricorns sometimes tend to be on the workaholic side. And then the 5 of Cups, you got another 5. You got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups in the reading, okay? 5 of Swords, we talked about. The 5 of Cups is literally crying over spilled milk, crying over something you don't have, something that didn't turn out right. But you need to change your thinking on this, because there are still full cups in front and behind, a fruit tree, gorgeous, beautiful sky. And so you need to not, worry about it. So I'm hearing also this links in with this. Whatever it is that changed with this word thing, this contract, this whatever, is not to be upset about it, because everything will turn out fine. Everything will turn out fine. Okay. So new start at work. So you got 1 and 2 of Pentacles. So definitely something new going on at work coming up for you Capricorns, for sure. For sure. For sure. Okay. Let's get a clarifier for the 5s, okay? Let's get a clarifier for the 5s, just because change with Swords, change with Cups, or emotion. Not sure about those. Let's see what more can you tell us, Spirit, about this 5 of Swords first. Let's take the first 5 first. We understand the world, the star, the nostalgia. We understand that. We understand the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, new opportunity, but stay balanced. We understand the celebration. We understand the moon, the Empress. Tell us about the 5 of Swords, please. What more can you tell us about the 5 of Swords, please? What can you tell us about the 5 of Swords for my Cappies, please? More information, please, about the 5 of Swords. No, that's like 6 cards. Okay, Spirit, I'll try a little bit harder to be more focused. Please clarify the 5 of Swords for us. I know you want to wait to give us the right cards. You want them to understand the message, and so do I. 5 of Swords. What is it doing there? Death of the old way of doing things. Anything else to help clarify that 5 of Swords, please? Okay. So, Five of Swords, change, something to do with words, the written word, the spoken word, text, email, contracts, job descriptions, death. This is a Scorpio card, but it also means the death of the old way of doing things. 5 is change. Something you're doing about words, contracts, conflicts, arguments. You need to change it and take a new approach. Take a new approach. So for some of you, new approach is needed. Then, Two of Pentacles. We had that in what's around the corner, right? This is balancing work stuff. Okay, so for some of you, the Five of Swords is going to be change the way that you're doing something. Okay, let that old way go and a new way. We had the same thing, nostalgia. All of this kind of comes together because in this nostalgia, we also had either bring back an old tradition or let one go. So you're changing the way that you're doing something with this death card. You're letting something go, right? Death of the old way of doing things. And then you have, in your work life, you need to balance things out. So you need to balance. That's what needs to change for that Five of Swords. There's your 2 messages from Spirit for the Five of Swords. Hopefully that makes it a little more clear for some of you Cappies. Take the message that resonates. If they all resonate, fine. But use your gut instinct to pick the ones or take the ones that resonate with you and leave the others for someone else. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Oh, my left ear is ringing really hard right now. I'm going to have to look up if left is feminine or masculine. You got the Seven of Cups. Okay, this is pure reflection. I can't believe this. So, Five of Cups is changing the way you see some emotional situation. The Seven of Cups is reflecting on an emotional situation. All these cups are full of all different things that you have. Okay? So, reflection. Choice. Two of Swords. Oh my gosh. My left ear is ringing like crazy right now. This is a choice between 2 things. Swords is words, intellect, emails, text messages, contracts. But in this card, she has blinders on. So in order to get through this Five of Cups emotional situation, you need to take the blinders off. You need to see the choice clearly before you make it. There's another moon there. Okay? So you need to see the choice, Cappies, before you make it. Now that is what's around the corner. So this new thing at your job, balancing it out, something emotional happening, you making a choice and reflecting on your choices there. Okay? Wow, this is jam-packed full of messages. I love it when that happens. I want to see, so I can tell you, is the left side of the body feminine or masculine?
According to Kabbalah Health Yoga, we are made up
Left side of your body harnesses feminine energy. Okay, so I don't know why, but my ear was like, I mean, I could hear that a lot. You know, it was just really prominent. So harness your feminine side is what that message would be, which here she is, right? Pure femininity. Harness that. We all have a masculine and feminine side, whether we're a girl or a boy, a man or a woman. We have masculine and feminine within us, okay? Okay, what does the Animal Oracle have for my Cappies today? What is the message from the Animal Oracle for my Cappies? What is the message from the animals? I think this is quite a spectacular reading. I sure do. Creation, new opportunities, completion, star, world. I mean, Three of Cups, celebrating. What more could you ask for? Ooh, eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. Oh my goodness. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Yeah. Let go of the past. Remember this nostalgia card we had? And I said, don't stay in it too long. And then you had death of the old way of doing things. So, you know, and then you've got the choice. You've got reflection with that 5 of Cups and that 7 of Cups. Yeah. So master your emotions with the eagle spirit helping you. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Yeah. Yes, we can all inspire someone, right? We all have that in us. Okay, let's get a card from the Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle to close this out, unless Spirit tells me to take something else. The vision that I was seeing, and that's still in front of me now, was of a person who's up in the night sky, and they're just peeling off a suit and just soaring up into the universe, into the Milky Way. I don't know why they gave me that vision, but that's what I saw. Okay. Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle. All right. What do you have for my Capricorns for this December 5th day, or whenever they find it? What is the final message for my Capricorns today, please? What is the final message for my Cappies? Capricorn. What do they need to know, sense, see, feel, hear from this deck today, please? There goes my ear again. Harness that feminine energy. I guess Spirit really wants you to get that. Right? They really want you to understand to harness your feminine side. Harness that feminine energy. 3 of Cups. They're making me show you this again. Remember, you know, she is all creation, Mother Nature. She births new ideas, or you can through her. Wow. The Star card also is a strong female on it. Okay, I think they got it. But what does this deck have to say? Maybe they were stalling because they wanted me to get that message to you about feminine energy. Holy cow. I don't think I've ever shuffled them this long, but, you know, I'm confident that the right card will come out. I'll know when it's the right card. It will come out. It will come. There it is. Forest, Temple, Enlightenment. Seems like sometimes we get the same cards. I love this card. This is a 19, which is 10, which is completion. Look at that. She's there, beautiful. She looks like a green, she looks like a goddess there with her, or even she looks like Maiden Marian to me somewhat. Okay, 19. Forest, Temple, Enlightenment. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided, adamant view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs. Oh, remember we had the tower and we were talking about beliefs? Can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Be willing to step outside your limited points of view and see the world from another's perspective, and your life will expand. In temples throughout the world, initiates withdraw from their surroundings in order to gain an expanded perception of the inner reality of life. Intuition and healing abilities emerge during these times. Those moons, remember the 2 moons you got? With enlightenment, you'll feel the expansion from a limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. That vision I had of somebody shedding their suit and going right up into the sky. Positive changes are coming. You are lightening up. Feel buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. So I was hearing and seeing lots of things during that. Sometimes that happens. That for some of you, like, there's a tradition in your family and you don't feel like you can do it as well as your Grammy did. You can. And even if it's not exactly like hers, that's okay, right? You're limiting yourself by doing that. And for some of you, there's a tradition that you hate. You don't want fruitcake for dessert. So change it. It's okay, right? Don't limit yourself. Feel the enlightenment. Follow your gut instinct, okay? Do the things that bring you and your family or your close ones joy. You don't have to be someone else, okay? All right, Capricorns. That was quite a message. I hope that you have received messages that will help you from this. My intention is to bring you joy, kindness, happiness, general messages to help you maybe see something you don't see or hear something you may not have thought of, to help you enrich your life. That's really why I'm here. I want to bring you joy, and I hope that's what I'm doing. And as always, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.